don't know what to do. But that's the problem. Saying that she won't. Whoa! Hello! Hello. Saying. The max dex problem. Saying that she won't run from it for, you know, in the future. Oh my god, look at this. I need this for Sela. It's so good. God, this is so good. You know that there's a court you can enter without a test. Oh, I mean, I don't think she will be entering anywhere else. She's gonna be going anywhere else anytime soon. I want this. It won't increase her AC, but I like the thing that whenever the wearer suffers 10 or more damage from a single ranged attack, they gain +1 morale bonus to AC, and their next melee attack deals more. I think it's better than the one she's using. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Hello. Admin of Charisma. Push all enemies in a 15 feet area 10 feet away and suffer bludgeoning damage 3 times a day. It would be good for her. +4. Deals damage. She gets 10 temporary hit points. Yeah, actually, this is good for her. Really good for her. Ice Storm, Cone of Cold, Cold Ice Strike, Ice Polar Ray. Whenever an ally in 20 feet area of the wearer lands a killing blow, his Belt of Con 4 makes the wearer's next spell extended, as though using the extend spell feat. Meh. His gloves grant the wearer unarmed attacks, I don't care. Quarterstaff. Don't really care. Robe of Virtue. +2 dodge bonus to AC. +2 competence bonus on attacks against evil enemies. Only monk? Oh. F you. Yeah. I am cool. I don't care. Now this might be something that I want. Okay, Rira, I'll see you later. It is medium armor though. But that's weird. If it's medium armor, why does it gives more armor check penalty? Because it's based off enhancement, not on the armor itself. Likely, because it's medium and it's as good as a heavy armor. Makes sense. And he's the only other person that I have with persuasion. I won't give him arcane spell failure. How about you? Insight bonus to AC against dragons. Dragons, you say? Are we gonna be fighting dragons now? Don't need this, don't need that, don't need this. Goodbye. No need. Don't need this, or that, or this. As much as I want to, I don't need this either. No. No. And no. Just see if everything is right. 17, that's correct. Need some money. You won't be fighting them. Oh, that's so sad. This is Embers. There you go, girl. You have a beautiful tiara now. +7 modifier on charisma. Needed to give her something dexterity-wise. This is gonna be good. Because I can use this, and if I get enemies around her, then I can push them away. It's gonna be good. Gonna be good. The temporary hit points is just as good as the crushing presence, but the thing is, the blazing crown is a +4 and that's a +6, so yep. Let's save. Second round of dinner. Oh, you're making me starving. I have no dinner whatsoever. Found a page that might interest you. Oh, okay. Got stuff. Storyteller clenches the pages you brought. His voice becomes a bit younger and more energetic. Everything is ready for merging the planes. Baphomet's runes are drawn on the floor of the laboratory. The purple flame of the heart of the tower, this is what I call the crystal now, is pulsating under the influence of secret spells. If I stop to think about it, the pulsating flames echo the beating of my heart, but I don't want to think. It took me too long to decide. If I think for just a moment, I might stop. I chose the Abyss as the plane to merge with Galarian. This is the last gift to my former friend who was concerned about the imminent destruction of the plane, whose fate I will tie to the dying Galarian. Truth be told, I am not completely sure I will succeed. It's another reason to choose the Abyss. Hardly anyone will grieve if it suddenly shares Galarian's fate. Acrid smoke of burning chemicals stings my nose. My eyes are watering. Haven't rested for several days. Take a step back and almost trip over an empty wine bottle. Came to the end of my supply days ago, but regardless, my mind is clear and my thoughts are sharp. I stare into the heart of the tower and whispered a magic command. Time to begin. How long has it been since you last saw your friend? The storyteller waves you off. A year? 2? Maybe 10? I didn't keep track. And what does it matter now? I spent that time working. I checked and double-checked every line of the spells, every symbol. I'm almost sure the merging will be a success. Do you know anything about what happened to Kinney? He is no longer of any interest to me. The storyteller's voice is sharp and unpleasant. He is a traitor. He betrayed me in our dream. The storyteller is silent for a while, moving his lips without a sound. But I still still miss him sometimes. I miss the times when we were captivated by our idea on each other, when I enjoyed respect in Alunshingra, when someone needed my advice and service. Who would have thought that 17 years spent in the abyss would be my most cherished memories? Please continue. Symbol to symbol, word to word, gesture to gesture to gesture. The merging begins. I feel the wind of the abyss on my face and smile. I can do it. I will do something no one else has done before. I'm the last great archmage of Keonan. But now is not the time to relax, no. I must keep my mind away from idle thoughts. Thoughts are also important in my experiment. My lips read one spell, my hands weave another, and I say a third in my mind. I feel pain, as if I'm being torn in half. My essence, my entire being, my identity is about to change, filled with the energies of the abyss. I will stop being a Galarian and will become a new creature. Half elf, half demon, stranger to both planes. The fabric of the world grows thin before my eyes. I see legions of demons gnawing at each other, reaping each other's throats. I see the minotaurs of the ivory labyrinth sitting around the fire, honing their giant axes. I inhale the forgotten smell of Alushingra's sewage. I hear the impertinent buzzing of locusts from the rasping rifts. I raise my hand to complete the merge and connect Galarian and the abyss forever. As if on cue, demons, minotaurs, and even locusts turned to me. They freeze before the path opener. I hear their scaries whisper, sense Baphomet's loathsome grin, feel Nocticulus' curiosity and attention. The demons are ready to invade Galarian to torment and kill everything that didn't perish in the Earthfall. They will degrade the remains of my world until nothing is left. Is that what I really want? My hand freezes. Do you want to stop the merging? The storyteller doesn't seem to hear you. I understand. All this time I was deceiving Kini and myself. I never wanted to save Galarian. Perishing empires of my world are just empty words for me. I was not interested in the lives that would be lost. Life takes its course. People are born and die. Kingdoms rise and fall to ashes, and even gods have their final day. Those are the laws of the world, and it's not for me to oppose them. However, not a single life passes without a trace. Not a single people disappears completely. While the memory of them lives, while their culture, language, and art remain, civilization lives as well. I never wanted to save the people of Galarian. I only wanted a handful of survivors to keep the memory of Galarian alive. When the demons invade Galarian, they will destroy the very memory of it. They will burn whatever is not burned and desecrate what can't burn. Their invasion spells death for Galarian, and I almost destroyed something that must never perish. The purple flame of the heart of the tower burns my eyes. I carefully lower my hand, allowing the spells to disperse. That's why he is blind. He did cast the spell. He doomed Galarian. Maybe he's the only person that can undo it. The elf seems to have aged by a few hundred more years, his face thinner. I almost destroyed Galarian. In my pride, I could have put an end to my world, just to become the path opener, to prove my title of the last archmage of Keonan, even if only to myself. I don't know what to say in my defense. Tell me about the story of a friend's betrayal. We've seen this before. That Kinney stole. Kinney kept trying to enter this tower, but eventually he managed. Then he stole the fake book. Yeah, we remember this. I've seen this before. It was a decoy. Tell me about how you refused to open the rift to the abyss. And now this is everything we just heard. I don't know why. Oh, because I still have options. You're going to open the world wound? Okay, same outcome. Thank you for your stories. I have pages, but he doesn't... Oh, no. I think I only had one. Okay. Examine the items I'm carrying. I cannot restore the boots yet. Hand over the Nahindran crystal. Take this crystal. What do you see? Actually, let me save first. Okay. Oh god, here we go. The storyteller takes the crystal and his face becomes twisted with evil rage and the screeching cry bursts from his lips. A bloody stain spreads across your chest and the storyteller's visions once again burst into your mind, just as they did in Canabra's when you brought him the stone chisel. My wings take me higher and higher, stirring storms, but even they cannot disperse the ball of darkness hanging in front of me. Stupid little maggot, you think you can fly as high as me? My cheeky opponent does not answer, and the wound under my heart continues to gush streams of blood, tainting the feathers of the black bolt and dripping into the dark waters of Ishiar. There is something wrong with this wound. My strength is dwindling too quickly. This means there is no time to waste. I'll grab her, scrunch her up, cut her with my claws, and throw her to the very bottom of the abyss. Quickly changing the direction of my flight, I rush forward and hit the center of the dark cloud. Well, where are you? My chest is thrust forward, ready to take any blow, and my claws are cutting through the air. But she's not here. She deceived me. The dark cloud was a fake. Where are you? Her triumphant laughter echoes over the black ocean, so insulting, so insolent and impetuous. Someone catch that laughter, choke it. Failed a will check. You saw nothing, Chat. People actually asked me if, because it's a digital game, because you're not actually rolling your dice, if it's normal. Why am I taking damage? If it's normal for me to roll once. And I'm like, yes, it is. I got a 10. Rolling a digital dice. Your mind is confused. Adrenaline pounds in your veins. By force of will, you manage to overcome this madness and concentrate on the storyteller's screeching voice. Who are you? You don't know me? I'm the demon lord Alinthia, lady of harpies, sweet-voiced mistress, and seductive peril. My wings can embrace a mountain, and all in the abyss know my name. Who are you fighting? That pathetic upstart Nocticula. She attacked without warning and wounded me, and now she is hiding in her shadows, thinking she can get away from me. Your pathetic leathery wings can't compare with mine. What are you fighting for? For power, for might, for superiority, for the right to fly over these endless waters, for the right to seduce the unlucky ones of our choosing. One of us will perish, the other will rise and get everything the loser owns, and I will be the one to triumph. I don't think so. How will you fight? How will your fight end? She will win, overpower me, weaken my spirit. My body will drop into the waters of Ishiar. From now on, I am blood. I set and thicken. I grow firmer, stronger. I crystallize. I gain edges. Power lies dormant in me, and I lie dormant in the dark. Oh my god. So, the crystals that have the power are the crystals of demons that died, demon lords that died. So, there's a lot of purple crystals around us. Okay, as you can see, like there's one in the chandelier over there, and like they are used for light. And some of these, they're called Nahindrin crystals. They're much more powerful and grant mythical abilities to demons, much like the mythical abilities that I have right now. So we just discovered that the ones that have mythical power are because they are a piece. I mean, they are the essence of a demon lord that was killed by Nocticula. Are you the island of Alinthia, the one Alushinra is built on? Yes. My body became stone. My flesh turned to firmament, and the power hidden in it made it expand and swell. I am the island and everything hidden within it. I'm lying on the ground, and the depths of my path are laid. I'm asleep, waiting for greedy hands to touch me, gather me up, take my power for their own. I thought the souls of demon lords went to the rift of repose after death. Yes, but not me. The one I used to be. What? She's supposed to go to a secret place, but someone stopped her, locked her in this body. She didn't want those who fell at her hand to return. She found a way to lock their power in their remains. And the power is still there. What will happen to you next? You will take me out. Your hands will take me out of the cavern. This is where the road to the past, the one open to me, ends, the storyteller says. At least leads to this very moment. But I see something else. The future. A possible future. Droplets of spittle fly from the old elf's mouth. His speech becomes furious and garbled, his voice trembling with tension. Ah, it hurts. The crystal is so huge, she's implanting it, sewing it into living flesh, my flesh, and it oozes power, soaking my flesh and blood, flowing in my veins. I am rage. I am agony. I'm violence made flesh. Ooh, here we go. Roll a 1, roll a 20. Overcoming the scarlet raid, seizing your mind, you get through this stream of insults and mangled words flying from the storyteller's lips. right? Listen to the storyteller's voice, try to understand why it's trembling. You feel the thirst for blood, the heat that pulses through a warrior before an imminent fight, the pride swelling within the demon that is speaking through the storyteller, that power that he yearns to feel as soon as possible, the duty that he intends to embrace with honor. Hmm. Who are you and whom do you serve? I am a humble demon whose old name doesn't matter. From now on, everyone will call me the Horn Horror. Lady Hepzimira will lead me into battle, where I will crush her enemies. No, I will destroy them with my horrifying grunt that will rip their pathetic flesh from their meager carcasses. Who is implanting their crystal into you? Mutasafin. Didn't I kill this dude? That cunning one with snake eyes. One of the fosterings of the upstart Arilu. My mistress Hepzimira ordered him to do it. She has many such crystals. I'm not the first or last to have had this done to them. Mutasafin is a weak and mortal spawn, but even he improves with practice. You see, I'm alive, unlike the pathetic unfortunates who went first. And what fight awaits you? We're going to fight Nocticula. That winged upstart has been troubling our Lord Baphomet for too long. Time to remove her from the board. How do you expect to defeat Nocticula in her dominion? We have followers in Namushingra. They will strike from the inside, cripple her, drain her blood. And then our army will bring down all its might given to us by the miraculous crystals, and Nocticula and her pathetic servants will fall. Okay. The old elf comes back from his dream with a helpless sigh. What a horrible vision. I'm completely exhausted. Never expected to touch the memories of a fallen demon lord who had never found peace in the rift of repose. I shared the vision with you again. Like when you brought me the stone chisel in Canabras? Strange. Could it be that those two objects are connected to each other? Or to you? So the crystals are demon blood. Yes, hardened blood in which the spiritual power of the perished demon lord is sealed. In this case, the power of Alinthea, who was killed in battle and locked in her own remains in this unusual way. So the city is built on Alinthea's corpse. In a manner of speaking, yes. After the spiritual power of Alinthea did not go to the Rift of Repose, Nocticula began to transform her dead body, forcing it to expand and assume a more solid, static form. I can only guess what a nightmare this imprisonment was for Alinthea's spiritual essence. How can this stone grant powers? I suppose that it happens as a result of some merging process, through which the unspent power of a demon lord will literally flow into the body of the one who uses the stone. And what is the Rift of Repose? That is where the souls of the fallen demon lords go. After death, they usually return to their own abyssal realms. But if death finds them again before a year passes, the abyss dumps them in this cemetery. In this stone rift full of fog, the souls of the grand demonic dead turn to stone statues and stand for an eternity, slowly becoming threatened with cracks and gradually falling into ruin. It is a kingdom of decline and decay, and a visit there might serve as a good lesson for those who believe in their own might and deem themselves invincible. I've had a brilliant idea. Brilliant, you say?